more important. Just like I told you in our GCO yesterday, we are fortunate enough that we have a visitor in our class. Our visitor is from St. John Theological Seminary. Our Bible Seminary will be holding last demonstration is preparing for what we do as teaching exposure. So in seminary, there will be centers will be sent to schools to do the teaching exposure, or we call it as teaching the basic. But before that is that, of course, they need to prepare themselves. And one of their preparation is for them to hold a class demo. This will be a sort of community so we're studying teaching methodology. So we are fortunate because our brother seminarian will be sharing to you, will be holding to you a class demo on one of the very beautiful topics. One of the beautiful things. Later, I will give you the opportunity of first introducing himself to you, and of course, introducing his topic to you. So I think so I now give the floor to our brothers.
I am Seminarian Abraham Gustan Maluba, but you can just call me Yuri. I am 25 years old and I am from the Diocese of Marvel, Coronadal City, but I live in General Santos City. So currently I am studying theology at the Generated Theological Seminary in Pamahanan. I am already a graduate of philosophy, so take philosophy in subject, in a course rather, sa Notre of Marvel University sa Coronadal City. So with me is Brother Ayan. He's from the Diocese of Calibon, Bohol. Bohol lang. Ayan, so mga Boholan ko rin. So, kita na lang. Okay, brother. And, okay, begin my discussion. Actually, I'm very excited to talk about this topic because I believe that all of us, including myself, are related na sa akin. So, hindi ko na kayo ng ang topic karon kasi amor. Amore. So, we're going to talk about love. Kilig na nakikilig. First time na nakikilig na. Okay. Sino ba dito ang may mga jowa? After this discussion, mas strengthen yung siya. Mas malab niya yung boyfriend or girlfriend. Manid ang lagdaan. Okay. What comes to mind when you hear the word love? Okay. Say amor, sir. Say amor. You amor. What comes to mind amor when you hear the word love? Sunod ako ito ba, sir? Siya lang. Anyone? What comes to mind when you hear the word love? Family. What else? Okay. At the end of the very aim of this topic is for you to be able to differentiate what love is and it's not. You're writing a short affection paper or a poem. And to create a reflective poster, collage, a digital presentation that illustrates concrete ways to live out love in family, school, and community life based on Catholic social teaching. And you will be able to articulate your insights and realization of love through sharing. And now, our first activity is guess what? What kind of love that each picture represents? There's real love begins with God. It is something that lifts you up and not brings you down. Diba? So we do not love because we ourselves are capable of loving. We love because God first loved us. Unang nagmamahal ay ang Diyos, hindi tayo. Pagmamahal natin is God sa Diyos, God is sa Diyos. Pagmamahal natin, hindi tayo mismo sa atin mismo. Then, what is love according to Deus Caritas Est? Deus Caritas Est is Latin word which means God is love. And according to Deus Caritas Est, it is an encyclical letter. If you know of encyclical letter, it is document coming from the Pope Benedict on the Deus Caritas Est. And according to him, love is defined as the very essence of God and the foundation of Christian life. There is one thing that the church teaches us, the very thing that the church teaches us is all about love. Ang simbahan mo na natulong na mag-hate, even though musanghin mo sa katao, sa katabayang sala, ang church na nag-teach ito ang hate ng person. But to understand and to love Him, to love her, despite everything, despite the darkness that He went through, the things that He had done, pero dapat ang magmamang niya. God is love, and he who abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. So if yung puso mo is puno na ng galit, wala nang room for love, you're also saying that you don't have room for God. For us to have a room with God, we must love. Ang taong hindi nagmamamatay, taong walang Diyos. Dapat magmanta. Despite sa ubang mga tao na nakasala sa gawa, we need to love them. And it needs grace. We need to pray to God, Lord, tabangin ko love ang person na ang love ako. Diba, muna ko ginawa, we not just love because we ourselves are capable of loving, but because God loves us first. Then we project that love to others. Even though it hurts. Continue to love. Hindi ni Mother Teresa ang pagputa, love, until it hurts. And from this, the Pope teaches us that love is both God's identity and His greatest gift to humanity. Love is not merely an emotion or desire, but a self-giving act that seeks the good of the other. When you love, you do not just love for the sake of yourself. Umauna ko siya para malipay ko. No. You love because you want to seek the good of the other. And for example, sa parents, mama, they love you, hindi tungkol kay gusto nila malipay sila. Pero they love you because gusto nila malipay mo. So, iyaw mo. Sana na siya crush na lagi. Continue to love him, continue to love her. Because you only seek the good of the other. What is love? According to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, yung teaching talaga ng simbahan. Yung Deus Caritas Est is the encyclical letter, the letter from a Pope, and this Catholic have the Catechism of the Catholic Church, the doctrine, the teaching, the official teaching of the Church. What is love? According to CCC, love is the foundation and form of all virtues. Without love, even faith and hope lose their meaning. We have faith in God because we love God. We hope for something to happen because we love. For example, sa mga parents, you hope na dapat makapangas sila in the future because we love them. It's the very foundation of all virtues. The very, kumbaga sa sakyanan pa, kung ano siya, gasolina sa tanan. Dili mo andar ang sakyanan ng walay gasolina. Dili mo andar ang all virtues. Wala ang God's love comes first, just like I said earlier. We are able to love only because He loved us first. Then, what is love? Charity or love, other term for love is charity, inspires and purifies all human actions, helping us to seek and unites with God. That is why, for example, in our context, in the Philippines, in our country, in the government, love inspires and purifies all human actions. You think that those people in the government, those officials now na corrupt, they are not in love. They are not in love. Maybe they are in love with money, but not in love with people in our country. Like love, wala ka nang purified. Because kung love dapat, you need to seek the good of the other. Then what they are doing is not for the good of the other, for the good of self. For us also, dapat always remember, I love that person because I want him or her to be in a good state, be in a good place. Hindi lang kung sa ako. Love is not selfish. It's selfless. Now we're going to talk about love as total, eternal, and stated. Okay, please read as total.
Love as a gift of self to the other cannot be total. It is offered from the totality of my being to the totality of others' being.
Please like to say,
To say, I give my whole self to you.
pag nagmamahal ka, binibigay mo yung buo. Just like what, Bishop Darren from the Diocese of Dandag, he said, we do not give what is extra, we give what is best. We give what is best. Ihatag ang tanan, the total. It's very different from the perspective of the world. Yung world na, kung maglakad, hatag lang naman. But in our church, when you love, you give your whole self. Just like what God did. The loving Father gave His only begotten Son out of love. This is our invitation also to give our whole self, to give the very best of our being to the other. Even though hindi siya mag-reciprocate, but continue to love. Sa'yo magmahal. Nana naman pagmahal, brother, hindi ka lang kung may bumba. Naku, kaya, itatag ako ang tanan. Akong total self. But that's what love is. According to our church teaching. Love is eternal.
The gift of myself to the other is not given only for a limited period of time. Otherwise, it becomes a loan and not a gift.
Sa pagmamahal, mine forever. Hindi totoo yung manang forever. Sa tunay na pagmamahal, mine forever. You will love her, you will love him until the end of time. It's like saying, love will be perpetuity throughout the universe. Nasa boys, nasa yung iyabahin na nabi mo na, I love you to the moon and back. I love you in perpetuity throughout the universe. Hindi ko din umiyak. I love you for perpetuity. Forever yung pagmamahal. We do not say na, sige, ako paano niya, ako ang time frame na niya. For 5 months na niya kuya ko. For example, ano siya? Si Amor, wala nang kuya ko si Amor for 1 year. Tapos kasi yung pangalan? Si? Zari? Si Zari na po next year. Hindi, pwede. Dapat kung pagmahal ka, dapat forever. You cannot unlove the other. True love cannot unlove the other. You cannot love the person, you cannot unlove the person you love. Kahit may mahal siya ng iba. Kahit nasa piling na siya ng iba. Kahit masaya siya sa iba, you continue to love her. You continue to love him. I saw in a video sa Showtime, di ba? I saw that. Also, watch that video. Yung niya nga, do not love the person. You are just, used now. Wala siya sa mga kapal. Hindi ka na love, hindi ko na love her. Mga ganyan na, for example, na kayo guys, mag-itim mo. Nakalimutan mo siya, gusto balik niya, ikalim mo siya. Paano mo, balik mo kalim naman po. Nakanta na lang kagaling. Anyway, and this picture is Saint Pedro, Soban Marvelino, saint who died out of love because of love of God. Became martyr. Martyr na po sa martyr. Matay kung sa diyan faith. Kung sa love sa Ginoo. Love sa simbahan. So ano yung una? Love as? Total. Second one? Love is to turn ang total. You give your whole self. Eternally. You love him or her eternally. Until the end of time. Next. Love as sacred.
Persons involved in love are unique, irreplaceable beings, and as such are valuable in themselves.
Even though may mahal na siya iba, but you are willing to wait. Manamukan na lang pag nandito ako kung iibig sa'yo. Kahit anong guro kayo gusto. Okay, this next saying, hindi kita pagpapalit. Sabi pa, paano may mga, if you are in a relationship, if you are truly in love with that someone, hindi mo siya ipagpapalit. Hindi mo siya ipagpapalit kahit na mukhang ano siya sa bago. Okay. Ano na siya, na? Maglahi na siya, murag. Lahi, alam niyo yung brother, murag. Ako na, naprasa ko yung ano, ako sa brother. Parang murag. Minsan na siya. Minsan na. Sa mga lalaki sa boys. Wapa kayo siya, brother. Kita ako, mas wapa ka sa iba. You are not in love. Because if you are truly in love, you will stay. You will stay. Love is irreplaceable. Hindi mo irreplaceable. Hindi mo siya makapagpapalit. Hindi mo siya. Kasi na pa siya mas guwapo pa siya. Na pa siya mas guwapo pa siya. Hindi mo yung siya is that. You will stay. Sa? It's another story. Sa batasan na namin. Batasan niya. Dahil sa batasan. Ang simpan ko na mundo na especially if you are not married, just live with you. He is not worthy of your love. Phenomenology of love. So earlier we talked about the perspective of the church. Now, phenomenology of love is about the perspective of philosophy. When we say phenomenology, it means the study of what appears in us. So love is part and parcel of humans' life because humans are loving beings. All of us, tao ka, galo ka makita ka. Ang tao na wala kayo mali ng tao. So misconceptions of love. Read number 1.
Love is pictured many times as an act of possessing or being possessed by another person. Love as synonymous with sex. To equate love with romance. Love has come to be equated with admiration.
These are the misconceptions of love. So kung mo hindi mo giapasa, mo uyag, tanan, you're not in love. Kung hindi mo ipangapasa, mo ang love, mo uyag. Sorry to say this, but you're not in love. You are just seeking for ibitas, be less reside. Next. So, according to Max Scheller, in his phenomenology blog, love is not the same as benevolence because it is not necessary love that we seek the material benefit of this object. So, hindi na siya benevolence, no, kindness, na if you are in love with someone, you give him this, you give her this, but there is something deeper. Like, you accept him or her. So, isa kasi. It's about acceptance. And also, when we're in love, you do not seek, no, dapat talipayan ka niya. You are in love, enough na siya. Paano mag-real gravity in love? So, ay, sa common na plano, application or pinag-isip, halat sabi, basta, sabi lang. Para sa wala, tunay na yung love. Bahala saging, basta saging. Bahala daw saging yung snap. Baging yung ginakawal, bananan lang sa bar, bananan view, bananan sa bananan. Basta lagi sa out of love. So, sa panahon sa magwala mo ito, mag-shumay mo ito, mag-isaw mo, ano yung snap, sa hapon na naman, brother, love mo na. Magpastel ako. Okay. Na. Please, out of love. Diba? Kung saan man mo nang garo ka sa mga restaurant na mga nangangaling kung nag-30,000 per minute. Obey ka. Saan man mo na out of love. So what kind? But love, often becomes the source of deep pain. Just like what God did, di ba? He experienced suffering, crucified, he betrayed, sa pa walang i-welcome sa iyang own lugar, katigo pa, kaghan kayo yung pagkaanan, because of love. Because of love. Everything because of love. Example, sa mga parents, grabe ang pag-ikamot, grabe ang trabaho. You wake up early in the morning, you sleep at night, like 12, 11, 11. Because of love. Because of love. So, nanging pa naay sa sana sa isang kaparig, siya nga, ang pusong walang sugat ay pusong hindi umiinig. Ang pusong walang sugat ay pusong hindi umiinig. Brother, ito na siya. Grabay. Grabay. Get. Muna love. Love differs from mere fellow feeling. Maluwi lang na. Hindi na love. Because fellow feeling is value blind. You don't see the value of the other. You're just, pity him, pity her. Luwiyan niya kayo. Okay. Love. Love is not simply a feeling, or feelings are often passive. Wala kang naluwi na ka o kainin mo. Feeling, for example, and then, receptive and reactive. For example, sa fear, hadlok lang ka, naay, hadlokan. Masuko lang ka kung naay, kaning kalagutan niyo. Pero ang love, wala yung reason sa ay, basta naara siya dira. Wala ka. Basta wala ay dalagaan niya sa padra. Love, on the other hand, is an active and spontaneous act of the will. Even though na wala siyang ginagawa, pero ikaw na nagmamahal, may gagawin ka. That's why really strong ang relationship is bilang balusay. Example nung hold naman siya ko ay, hold ko ay. Nag-cheat siya sa buwa. Balas ko. Para mapili mo sa akong magiging. That's the love. Even though the others are doing something bad sa inyo, they continue to do good. Because that's love. That's true love. Genuine love. Ano di ba? Gusto mo lang sugat. Gusto mo kaya naman yung magmahal. If you're willing in love, be in love, you must willing to suffer. Love is actually, and this is conscious choice, moving toward good of the other. As I said. Okay, let's watch this. So we don't have an audio because we do not have a speaker, but my subtitle.
It is always that we mistake the idea of love for attachment. We imagine that the philosophy and meaning that we have in our relationships shows that we love, whereas actually it is just attachment, which causes pain. Because the more we grasp, the more we are afraid to lose. Then if we lose, then this we are going to suffer. And if genuine love is, well, as Benjamin says, I love you, therefore I want you to make me happy. And genuine love says, I love you, therefore I want you to be happy. If that is good to me, great. If it doesn't make good to me, I just want your happiness. And so it's a very different feeling. Attachment is like holding very tight, but genuine love is like holding very gently, nurturing, but allowing things to flow, not to be held tight. The more tight we hold on to others, the more we suffer. But it's very hard for people to understand that, because they think that the more we hold on to someone, the more it shows that they care about it. It's not. It's really just that they're trying to master something because they're afraid that otherwise they will themselves will be hurt. Any kind of relationship which imagines that we can fulfill ourselves through another is bound to be very tricky. I mean, ideally, people should come together already feeling fulfilled within themselves and just therefore appreciating that in another, rather than expecting the other to supply that sense of well-being which they themselves have. And also along with the projection, which comes from romance, where we project all our ideas and desires and romantic fantasies onto the other, which the other cannot possibly fulfill. Once you get to know them, you recognize that it's not Prince Charming or Cinderella. It's just a very ordinary person who's so struggling. And unless one is able to see them with to like them as well as feel desire for them, and to also have loving kindness and compassion, then
So that's the perspective from a Buddhist monk. So we talk about perspective of the Catholic Church, talk about the perspective of philosophy, then the perspective of a Buddhist monk, Buddhist philosophy. So in the video, nakita the difference between love, genuine love, and attachment. Genuine love says, I love you, therefore I want you to be happy. That includes me, great. That includes me, just want your happiness. And attachment says, I love you, therefore I want you to make me happy. So diba, just like the philosophical perspective, love is not possessive. Pag hindi mo possess ng love, possess ng person, nagbigay na, genuine love is like the rule. No. Not just allow the people. Love to unfold. Not control it. And for me personally, class, love is very essential stuff. 90 minutes maybe. It gives meaning to my life. Tapos love it. At least mahimong forgiving the person. How about you? Understanding love is essential in our life because love is understanding love. We need man we understand love one another. We need to understand love because